Hello, and welcome once again to another episode of Third Action. I am your lovely host, Jason, and these are the same three winners from last month. In the bottom left, we have Regan Belladonna, Academy Wizard, played by Char.
We did it. We won. I want everyone to know that I did a bunch of math today, and I am now the second best student the Academy has ever had. I feel like that was pretty easy to do.
Well, yeah, especially because one of them died.
Yes.
That sure opened up a spot ahead of you. In the bottom middle, we have Tullios Couldarn, Duelist Guardian, played by Will.
Yay, we've survived. We're rich now. Just not as rich as we're supposed to be, Jason.
And not complaining about his winnings is the bottom right, Felix Milos, Maestro Bard, played by Alex.
We're rich in spirit and slightly less rich in money than we ought to be.
So, last time on Third Action, our group of intrepid adventurers entered the Breaching Festival, where you learned some interesting secrets about the Academy, and managed to win the Breaching Festival overall. Well, Regan was declared winner. She was the one who came through the portal first. But I don't want to summarize that whole thing. But some stuff happened. You learned about some kind of demonic pact that maybe is heavily related to the school in some way. I'll leave you to put any of those pieces together. Yeah, and then you got a bunch of money as a reward. We're gonna start like the day after the contest. You've had time to rest and recuperate after the helping fight off all of the devils that were let loose on the school, and you were able to collect your reward money, and you also got you each got a voucher for a custom magical item from the Hall of Crafting, and I gave you guys those options outside the game, and those can be picked at any point. You can choose to call them up and redeem your coupon. Otherwise, is that everything? That's most of it. You saw the Queen briefly. She fled when the devils popped out. Otherwise, the city has been under a state of martial law. Luckily, within the confines of the Academy's walls, you didn't really have any issues with the maidens. But now that you're back in the city proper, there does seem to be a curfew going on. Basically, after sundown, no one's allowed on the streets. If the Grey Maidens catch you, it is punishable. Exactly how punishable, unclear, but punishable. The markets have been a bit dry as the Maidens have been restricting the markets, the influx of goods. The people are living clearly in fear, and though you tried to open the script and scrimshaw, Felix, nobody's coming by. People aren't really risking walking the streets, at least not in these past few days that you were preparing for the tournament, and then the day after. Alright, I'm done yapping. We return to the gang back at the script and scrimshaw that toil day morning, after having collected your winnings. I think I still have that map. Where'd it go?
Did you already draw a hero card for today?
Oh, no, I did not draw a hero card. Let's see what we got. Oop, that's a card we already have. Not the trader. The cricket. Whoa, whoa. The cricket. He's a cute little cricket guy. He's got a deck of hero cards. He's sitting on an apple or a tomato, some kind of red fruit that's been impaled with a sword. And I think that's like the moon. Oh, no, that's just like a starry night above him. This one's a dexterity card. Let's see, well, keys card, cricket, hero power, cricket. This one you can trigger at any time during your turn to leap 30 feet in any direction. It's a big jump.
Ooh. Just like the mighty cricket.
Yes. That one's pretty straightforward. Let's go over here, and I will turn down the music slightly. I don't normally have it that loud. Okay. All of my settings are a little jumbled from the live game, so I'm slowly fixing everything. Alright, and here, let me bring you back to the bar. Would help if I revealed you. There you go. Actually, Lowry and Cial and Asira are not here right now. They said that they would be. These are the Brotherhood of Bones, the your good friends from the Zon-Kuthon Church. They are angling to get you out to Scarwall, but understand that you have business here in the city, so they are just conducting business of their own in the meantime.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Alright, what do you guys want to do?
If I remember our business, we need to go contact all of our friends in the city who have been here while we have been off adventuring. Cressida.
Am I allowed to have a slight backtrack question? Not a question, but
Sure.
something I might have done right after. Which is, there were 2 wands I was looking for.
Mm-hmm.
That someone at the academy might either know where to get or have. Where, oh my god, it's scrolling so fast. Hold on. I think one was the equivalent of Speak with Dead. I forget what the other one was, and I have it written down here. Oh my god. Raise Dead and Talking Corpse, which is, both are divine. One's level 6 and one's level 4.
Let me look at those real quick.
I believe the conclusion was, I originally didn't find either when I searched before, but that I might know people with connections, and I was making the assumption I might know either a teacher or something.
Sure, yeah. You, before you leave the academy, you go have a chat with the Dean of Necromancy, who is very happy that you saved her betrothed, and she does actually know Raise Dead, and she can teach it to you. She's willing to offer that much, certainly. As for talking to the dead, that is a bit more of a difficult spell. That is much more in the line of the Shawanti, I believe.
Oh.
They are known to speak with ancestral spirits. Perhaps you could seek them out, should you wish to learn more. Oh, but I guess you wanted a wand, not necessarily for her to teach you.
Yeah, because they're both divine and I can't actually learn them.
Okay, yes.
Yeah.
Oh, right, yes, they're both divine. The statement around the Shawanti would still stand. I guess she... Would she then know how to do Raise Dead? No, I guess not.
Okay.
But, ooh. That wouldn't work either. Shoot.
The tough one.
Is a tough one. Yeah, I guess she wouldn't. I guess the best she does have a scroll of Raise Dead. Like she has like some old notes of hers. She's never learned how to cast it herself. But she does have some notes on like trying to convert it into an arcane spell. She's just never managed to do that. So you can take a rank 6 scroll of Raise Dead. That could be used to craft a wand.
Would I potentially need to find someone who knew it, or could I potentially craft it from?
Yes, you can use a. I think you can use a scroll to supply the casting for a crafted item.
So I'm like, I could trick it and then supply the crafting, or
yes. I have to double check.
Yeah.
Like writing on a grain of rice. It's very careful work.
You must either cast the spell during the process, or someone else must do it in your presence.
All right. Well, that can be done.
Oh no, the casting must come from a spell slot.
Ooh. Well, I can have the scroll to think about.
Yes, if you find somebody who knows divine magic that's that powerful, they could perhaps learn it from the scroll and then use that to supply casting for the wand.
Okay.
As part of the creation of it.
Excellent. I figured this would be very tricky. These are the two spells that I'm like, they're tricky asks.
Yes.
Try and get them.
Yes, but her suggestion for Talking Corpse would be either the Shawanti or like particularly spiritual Verizians. It has its roots in any culture that speaks with dead spirits. Might have some way of doing that. So yeah, she's able to supply you with that scroll and then kind of give you a bit of information on what you might need to assemble those.
I'm just writing it down. Cool. That's good information. Thank you. That's the one thing I forgot to ask last time.
Yes, no problem.
Thanks.
Behind the bar. There. Trinia might be upstairs or something. Alright. Floor is yours.
I know Felix mentioned our friends. We'll go from there.
I think it was Kepra de Bear, who sent me the message. So I suppose we could go check out the church. I assume that's where she would be. I need to get a new house.
I need to get all this money off my person. It's so heavy.
You can always donate back to the script that you have taken from so liberally. But
I could.
we've also been running the problem that this place is only so big. So maybe some real estate hunting is not the worst idea. But yeah, I think trying to follow the leads of where our friends are would be a good starting point.
I guess for now the money can probably go in. It has to go off my purse. Like this is absolutely insane. I'm at bulk 38 and my max is 11. My encumbered is 6. Like we are well beyond our. I'm surprised I walked here with.
Do you
this
have any
money.
room in your bag of holding? Like
Oh,
that
is
can't
it
hold
not
all of it,
in
but you might be able to
there?
put a decent portion in there, which might
See how
balance
much
things
we
out a
can
little.
Get in there.
How safe is your room in the academy?
You know, I never checked it.
Can't
I presume
I
you
mean-
can keep things there.
Yeah, I never checked if it like got ransacked like everyone else did.
You were
We should-
staying in the room. Nothing happened.
Oh, cool. All right. Well, my room is probably very safe.
Maybe the safest one because even the script was broken into.
Is re-remembering where everything is. My storage. There it is.
Make sure none of it turns into snakes on you.
Wait. Is this the time? Is this finally? time to
Unfortunately,
use one of my
Sticks to
secrets?
Snakes did not make it to second edition.
We can homebrew it. We can do this.
What is imaginary lockbox? 10 bulk. Ah, nothing can hold this money. Only a real lockbox can. I never looked at my stash. I haven't looked at my stash in forever. I thought I had like a weird bookcase that could have extra books in it. I feel like I can hide secret money in there.
Book is called Taking Care of Your Wealth, and you open it and the money just starts spewing.
Keeps coming out. Got spider venom. I got poisonous mushrooms. I've got drugs. I've got mold. I got scroll of deafness. That's kind of useful. Yeah, I should probably put it in here. I want to put it in the bank, but we don't have the means yet in game for that.
Oh, I mean, you could go open an account if you want.
Yes, I wish to open a bank account. It seems like a proper way to deal with this money for now.
Sure. Are you going by yourself or are you going with the gang?
Would you like to open a bank account with me?
No.
Okay, that seems correct.
I intend to buy a mattress with my new house in which to put my money under.
That's what I was thinking in my head. I was like, he's the type of guy who's gonna put it all in the mattress. I'm so happy to be right.
Where do you want your new place to be? You have all of Corvosa to pick from.
I don't know yet. Midlands has been treating us well, but there might be better options. We'll have to see what's available too. I know a number of people have already left, so there might be a decent amount of availability, but we'll see what we can do. Jelly?
Bank account.
I don't know if we want to go find her. Well, we got to go to this to the Church of Apodar first.
Yeah, because I can't
Yes.
physically can't move.
Do we have a cart, or did we leave that in Hars?
The card is in Hars. That is
course,
a different
Hars.
problem. At some stage, we either need to send for it or go there and get it and bring it back ourselves, which is its own logistical nightmare.
No kidding. Well, We could also just rent a cart, but I don't know if we can carry Regan with all the money that she's holding. Never mind. Regan carrying it herself.
You can put it in. You've got some spare crates at the script and probably a wheelbarrow. You can you can manage something to get it over to the bank. That's fine. Let's see. Where are we?
I'll help out with this affair.
Put a blanket over, pretend like it's a baby buggy. That way nobody gets suspicious.
We'll put it in a barrel and roll it down the street, as we've established. It's the way you transport things in Corvosa.
If it's all in a bag, I could shrink item because it just has to be 80 bulk. Is it considered one object if it's a bag of money? I would assume bag. Yeah.
Sure.
I get my little bag of money. Shrink my bag of money. For 10 minutes, by the way. We gotta go.
Oh.
Oh wait, no. The cast is 10 minutes. The duration is till my next daily prep. That's fine. We don't have to
just leave
go
it small
fast.
until you get the vault that's sized for it, and then you put the little bag inside the vault.
Oh, come on, Foundry. Do the thing. Oh no. Foundry's locking up. Yay.
I remember the Bank of Abadar is by
I would show you. I can kind of show you.
I'm trying to remember the name of the market that we went through. It was up there.
Does this work? Oh yeah.
It's up there.
It's up north of you, just south of City Hall in the Longacre building. Okay, this has crashed. One
I
second.
bet this is going to be a
reload my
great part
game.
of town to go visit.
Oop. Come on. Oh yeah. So yeah, you as a group, you're wheeling that money down the road.
Yeah.
Can I can't grab you from this, but sure. You make your way over to the Longacre building then. Sorry, not the Longacre building, the Bank of Abadar. Hey, there we go. So, shuffle you around. Whee. Yeah, let's see if I can now make the bank account like I was trying to do. Bank of Abadar. Chest. Put the chest. Oh no.
Oh no.
Why does grabbing a chest crash Foundry?
Oh, jeez.
Maybe it's the chest specifically. Okay, reloading it again.
It references an actor which no longer exists within the world is what the error message it's giving me is.
Oh, is it? Okay.
Yeah. Now, it shouldn't be crashing. It should just be giving you an error, but...
Yes. I will try something else. Okay. It's coming back in. Maybe I need to have it like rebuild its indexes or something. Containers. Here, I'll just do a sack then. Surely I can do a sack. Nope. What? It crashed again. Very cool. If you just want to put the money in your
Oh. Is it crashing for me now?
Is it crashing for you too?
Oh yes, it is.
Oh no.
Nope, it's back. It's back. I'm fine. Yeah, I could just
It was
put
just
it in
pretending
my,
to crash.
Stasheroni storage.
Why is it doing that? Let's try one more thing. See if it works. Maybe it won't. This. Let's just loot. Add that. Sure. Okay. Here. Regan bank account. Does anyone else want a bank account?
No.
You watched me spend the afternoon lining every hiding spot in the
God.
script and scrim job.
These fucking boomers don't trust banks. You should put it in the stock market.
There's bank.
Not all of us
everything's
believe in wand
crashing out.
features.
Well, you should. And here's why. Without my PowerPoint.
Oh no. It's still crashing. Nothing I can do works.
Oh dear.
Huh. Okay, well, if you're able to move your money, you
Yeah,
can put
I'll
it in your dorm for now, and
Yeah.
we'll make a bank account later.
That's fine. Here it goes. Whee! Alright, I am no longer wildly encumbered.
Reload. Hopefully it's just something to do with loot actors or something. But wait patiently. Yeah, at the bank, it's busy. There are some yeah, would there be... There are probably some gray maidens walking around nearby or like standing guard, but they don't seem to notice you, as you're just kind of walking in with all this money. You visit the front desk, you deposit, they give you a key to your lockbox, yeah, they have like a special vault for you. You can either go to it directly or they can go get the stuff for you. It doesn't matter. They quote you some interest rate, which will make sense later. And yay, you're all done. Step out into the street.
Yay.
What do you do?
It occurs to me, would they be a good realtor? Or where's a good realtor for, especially with what's going on right now? Like, I'm not sure how many houses have been straight up abandoned versus being repossessed versus just being in possession of the crown. I'm not sure how that's working around here.
That sort of administration typically took place at the City Hall and the Longacre building.
Right. One of which has been taken over entirely by the Grey Maidens.
Yes.
Yes.
How much do you want to go close to that building?
Not especially.
I'm with you.
Are there... What are some less than savory ways I might be able to acquire a deed or property?
I mean, so there's normal savory. There are normal savory ways, which is just go find a person who's willing to sell and just buy the deed from them. You don't necessarily have to go through the city to do that. You can file the paperwork later. I would guess that Felix probably is the one who knows this sort of stuff.
Okay.
Deed transfers can be done without the city hall's involvement. I imagine actually the Bank of Abadar could also be a sort of proxy for that sort of thing. acquiring homes unsavorily. I mean, you could just find an abandoned place and squat it. You could
I mean, that's
forge a
definitely an option.
deed.
I mean, I've had that thought in that we have left a number of buildings empty whose residents will never be returning.
The mansion.
I don't think we need a mansion.
No.
It's also a little bit ostentatious. I was thinking a nice
Ghoulish
townhome, maybe up cliffside in the Heights district.
What's that?
Just gonna point out
Over
we turned away from mansion, but okay.
What's over there?
Townhome.
Yeah, cliffside is
this
the
kind of pearl
kind
white
of
region.
nice, pearl white
On the cliff.
region by the western cliffs,
Ooh,
underneath the gatefoot.
fancy.
Near the foot.
Oh, there's the foot. Yes.
I've since learned how to actually draw an incarnate. I think this was... Oh, maybe I did draw that. Very
good
loosely.
foot.
Hey, it's a foot.
The
It is
gate
readable as a foot.
Yeah.
There is no second foot, and this is a left foot.
Yes, this is a left foot.
So either
Perhaps
this-
at some point there was another
Yeah.
foot.
I would think it was. So my first thought was the wrong thought, because my second thought was like, oh, obviously, like something probably fell off into the water as it eroded. But I was like, man, this is a really wide stance to not be able to see the other foot. Which definitely was not true. It's like all the way off the
Yeah,
map. Like, ooh.
sumo.
Yeah. So yeah, thought about it for 2 seconds and realized that was not correct.
And yeah, the gatefoot you would all know is a pretty weathered old foot statue. It's vaguely readable as a foot. None of the like original like detail of the carving is really present. It has clearly seen some better days. And I believe Felix had a recent dream of sorts related to it. But yeah, you could also just go walk the district and see if anybody's got for sale signs.
That seems reasonable too. We can kind of detour that direction on our way towards the Church of Pharasma, the Grand Cathedral. Well,
You don't have
if-
to go inside.
She should go inside and be involved in these conversations.
You like drag her in by the scruff. It just does the cat thing where she's limp.
Goes limp like, I cannot believe this is happening to me.
Yeah, big eyes. Fine. I will suck it up. Her skin's like burning.
That sounds like a plan.
Yeah.
We'll go wander cliffside and look for sale signs.
And looking for housing along the way to see if there's anything of interest. I'm looking for a house, but I'm also looking for a place with space for other people to stay / other reasons.
Okay. How are you guys? I should have asked this earlier. How are you guys moving about?
Is it
Are you just
daytime?
walking? Yeah, it's daytime currently. It's 10 a.m.
Okay.
Are we still wanted? Are there wanted signs for us? Should we be sneaky? Do we get the sense that we should be?
Do you get the sense
Maybe
that
we
you should be?
I do.
I mean, Dave Abadar dealt with us, so
I
obviously we weren't
100%
that
do.
wanted, but
well, we were in a
um,
safe area. I'm gonna be cautious.
There don't seem to be any wanted posters for you, but
That doesn't mean anything.
Corvosa doesn't have a ton of wanted posters out anyway.
Well, I'm gonna do the bare minimum of using my cloak to look like I'm nobody that anyone cares about. If I can find it.
I would probably dress down a bit and be less ostentatious than a purple and bright red garb would normally get you.
I'll put my hood up. It doesn't do anything magical, just a hood.
Better than no hood.
Not like super in disguise, but not obvious necessarily if you're not looking for me.
All right, so you're just being a little subtle, Regan's got her clandestine cloak up. All right, cool. So yeah, where are you going? What you doing?
We go to the church.
Yeah, I think we're doing a big loop around East Cliff and then ending up towards the Grand Cathedral of Pharasma to go see our friends.
Okay, so you're
Your friend.
kind of walking west towards.
Ooh, there
Oh,
we
so you're going
go.
west or east?
That's correct.
West.
okay.
That's right.
Yeah.
West.
Yeah, west.
So you pass Civic Square. You head south, I guess. Past the Jagari Museum, or no?
At this point, I think we'd head like south and start making our way through neighborhoods more, rather than
Okay.
the main thoroughfares, just to see more houses, see more options.
Sure.
But then we'll head north of Castle Corvosa proper through the.
Now let's avoid that place.
There's a library neighborhood or university neighborhood over here.
Yeah, a lot of this is like student housing. There are some kind of like smaller apartments available near the University of Corvosa. The university is like the main non-magical school here in the city. As you head through the heights, the houses get a little bit nicer. The guard presence, the Grey Maiden presence goes up a bit dramatically as you get closer to Castle Corvosa. So you probably shy a bit more away from that. But you do see a couple of places for sale and available. And then you make your way southwards into the heights. Or sorry, the cliffside. And are you looking for a I would say there's maybe a couple of different homes available. There's I mean, I'll let you pick a location if you're angling for a specific spot.
I wasn't looking for anything specific, but if there's something near the theater square and amphitheater, so down in the place near Gatefoot, I guess.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, there's some nicer houses here. Small, medium, or large? Or how many rooms you want?
Let's go with 5 rooms, so on the upper side of medium.
Okay. Yeah. In one of these are a lot of like gated homes with like small yards, and
Trinia
you're able
around
to Trinia. Oh, is Trinia here?
No, I mean, like, think way back when we were trying to find Trinia originally. This part of the neighborhood is... Yeah,
it was
Ruin's
further south.
It's further south. Ruin's apartment is over here.
Yes.
Yeah,
I think
there was
that might be the
Ruin's
case.
apartment. Trinia's flat is right here.
Oh, okay.
Kind of to the southeast.
Not too
Hey.
far away from here, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, this area sort of around the amphitheater is a bit more like mixed housing. Some middle income, so some lower income, the occasional higher income gated house, whereas these are the like higher end houses. But yeah, you're able to find, I'll say this one here, is a moderately sized, well, maybe not that one of these, this one.
Okay.
This square house. It is a nice, moderately sized home. Yeah, 5 rooms. Is there someone there right now?
But it is like a mansion.
Sure, there is someone staying there at the moment. It is an older man. His wife died. He's Verizian. He's a merchant. And his wife died during the outbreak. And yeah, she felt a blood veil. He didn't catch it. And he's just been in a funk ever since. He's surprised to see you. I didn't think anyone would really be able to afford places like this these days. But I'm looking to get out of the city as soon as I can. If you're willing to buy it, then...
I mean, depends on the price. I'm just looking right now to see if it's something I can afford right now, but what are you hoping to get, and how far are you hoping it'll take you?
Let me consider. Let's see.
Travel guide might have some guidance if you want.
Yes, I just found it.
Perfect.
Let's see. This is to buy a house outright. This would be a fine home, not quite luxury. So yeah, it's currently he'd want 6,000 gold for it. It is in good condition. He's willing to leave you all of the furnishings. If you don't want the furnishings, or sorry, if you do want the furnishings, wait, what's the better way to do that? I don't sell houses often. Yeah, he's willing to leave all the furnishings if you want to pay 6,000. He's willing to offer 5,000 if you don't want the furnishings.
I think, honestly, the 6,000 sounds like a good deal because having pre-furnished is going to be a lot easier for, well, not having to worry about it later. Besides, if he's traveling, he can't take it all with him anyway, so I'm just doing him a favor, really.
Yeah, and that's he. I really, I feel sentimental about a lot of these old items, but taking them with me would be such a hassle. So I'm perfectly fine leaving them here with you.
Well, they'll be taken care of in your absence. So 6,000.
Yeah, in that case, he'll ask for 6,000. This process might take just a little bit of time. He'd probably summon a witness. They could probably get someone from the Temple of Sarenrae to do the witness signing. The process takes like a couple hours. So we'll say by 1 o'clock, you're able to go look through the house, do an inspection. Everything's clean. He's already mostly packed. He, truth be told, he was potentially getting ready to just abandon it. Just to get out of the city and then try to figure out how to fully sell it later.
Damn, should have waited a couple more days. Then I could have just taken it. Pay myself
True.
$6,000. This is
So-
all right.
But all right, you have a new house. Where's my
Okay.
little...
So, this is the safe house. We may do some construction in here if we have time, but first we should check in and see what we can do for the resistance. If there's a resistance.
Oh yeah, once you're done dealing with the old man, he hands you the keys. Takes his packed up stuff, hails a wagon, and rides off to the docks.
Literally, if we had waited 24 hours later, he would have just been gone, the house abandoned, and we could have just walked in and been like, "Oh, this is a nice place. Okay, sure."
Now
Nice
you have a deed
furnished
of sale.
place.
This is legal and this is better."
Put an
So-
old man to retirement fund.
It's like, it's legal, but is it better? Ethically, yes. Morally, yes.
Is it as fun though?
No.
I mean, if you wanted an abandoned property, you could have just taken. You could have gone to Gadrin's old place.
Yeah, no.
Yummy Gadrin's house.
The amount of cleanup that we would have to do, my god.
Spiders.
Dead mansion, the corpse-filled mansion.
We never dealt with those spiders, did we?
Oh,
we fucking
we-
noped out of there.
And we
Yeah.
remain noped out of there. We are not fixing that problem.
I wasn't suggesting we did. I just was reminded that happened. Look,
Well, it's still
I've
there.
died a couple times since then, so you'll forgive me if there's some gaps in my memory.
I remember falling into the water. I remember the spiders.
I assume that there's a side adventure somewhere where someone else dealt with the spiders, because we sure didn't.
So
Nobody's really been angling to take over that gross
Sure.
warehouse.
Yeah.
that was what I was getting at. Was like, spiders aside, it was nasty. I've got some plans to fix up this place to our specifications, but that's a whole different scale of cleanup that would have been necessary. That was just a no. Just no.
One day, years in the future, the spiders emerge.
Yeah. They're actually like fishermen. They're like capitalist fishermen. Like learned how to speak. And their many arms are like doing well for them because they can catch a lot of fish. Yeah. It's gonna be good.
Yeah, next time you check, there's going to be what are they called? The Anati? The spider people?
Oh yeah,
Moved in.
Like, yeah.
it was actually them the whole time.
Oh, yeah.
We didn't stay long enough to talk and find out.
People of Corvosa, we have returned.
Yeah,
Alright, in
no
any
one
case.
cares.
You're here in this now empty but furnished house.
Excellent.
In the meantime, since we do have other things to do today, we're gonna make our way back east to the entrance to the Grey District to see if we can call on Capira.
And you're like,
Kepera.
you're super sure you need me there. I can just test all of the beds in this house. Make sure they're all comfortable.
Definitely don't need you testing all the beds and getting fur on things. I just bought the place.
Excuse me. My fur is an honor to have around your house.
Yeah, so you head east along the main road there, past the pillar wall, a series of old like old massive columns that line the southern wall of the city, or the old wall of the city. There's since been newer walls erected around the Grey District and the newest district, which is the South Shore District. And yeah, you arrive at the entrance to the Grey. There are some Pharasman guards there who they're clearly clerics, and they just kind of wave you in.
Is this like, how do I put this? Is this are the Pharasman guards and the Grey Maidens sort of keeping each other at bay? Is this their Pharasman territory?
It seems like the Grey Maidens just don't have a ton of presence right around here.
Fair.
Some Grey Maidens walk by, and it just doesn't look like they're terribly interested in going into the Grey District. All the Grey District is a bunch of graves. So it's probably more that it's just not interesting to the maidens at the moment.
We'll
and then you're
make our
just
way to the cathedral.
the purpose of the Pharasman clerics at the gates is more to keep undead inside. Should an undead appear, they don't want it to get out of the Grey District.
That's fair.
When you keep a bunch of graves in one spot, you tend to occasionally get some undeads. Okay, Well, you make your way up to the Grand Cathedral. You make it through the fence, or the entry gate, and to the cathedral itself. There are clerics silently praying. There are a few civilians being healed of their wounds. A few people who maybe seem like they are currently close to death, being tended to in cots that are kind of walled off with white sheets. But you can hear their kind of faint moans as the clerics try to give them some respite from their ailments to help them pass more easily. Eventually, one of the clerics walks over to you, seeing that you're kind of just standing about. Greetings. Can I help you?
We were hoping to speak with Bishop DeBear if she's available.
The bishop is seeing to important duties at the moment. Might I take a message?
I suppose you could let her know that Mayhem is back.
He looks at you a bit quizzically. Very well. And he'll pull out like a notation scroll and scribble down your message.
Thank
Rolls
you,
it up.
appreciate it.
He nods.
And if she's not available, we can... I don't know. What did you all need to do? We've already opened a bank account for Regan. Get her started with one of those like starter credit cards where you preload the money on it.
It's a gift card.
Got to build the credit up somehow.
I do not. I have money. Who needs credit when you have money? Debit, debit, debit. Like,
It all
well,
just
thank
fly
goodness
away.
we don't have to go in this horrible cathedral.
Yes, you should be grateful about that, I suppose.
The only two loose ends that I can think of at the moment is that when I went to try to go to Nia's place a little while back, we found a somewhat... The place boarded up with a somewhat obscure note. I was told we'd touch on that later.
Ooh, I'm sorry. A cleric bumps into you, Tully, and kind of stumbles. Apologies, sir, and keeps walking away. You have a scroll in your hand.
Interesting. I will unfurl it, see if I can make out the message without fully opening it, but...
It reads, Dead Warrens.
All right. Well, I suppose we can head to the Dead Warrens then. Unless somebody has something pressing. Is this pressing with Nia that we know of?
It can remain a mystery until a future date. Let's head to the Warrens.
So we need to go to the Potter's Ward, if I remember right.
I think it's over here.
Yeah. There it is.
Okay. Probing your memory, you leave the Grand Cathedral of Pharasma and make your way over to the Potter... Yeah, is the Potter's District? Is that Potter's Ward? Yeah, the Potter's Ward. The massive black stone walls that are basically just lists of names of all of the people who are given mass burials who aren't able to afford the cost of a more expensive grave, let alone one of the very fancy sepulchers or whatever. And you find that old secret entrance that you found to Gadron's lair, the place that he called the Dead Warrens. The stone is still there. You can shift it aside slightly, and the stairs remain.
Start
Head on
down the
down.
stairs carefully.
It is dark down there. Do you have a light?
Yep.
I do.
I got goggles.
I have so much light.
Oh, if you got light, I guess we could just take light down.
Light. Everyone gets some light. Do you want to?
Do we want to go down in secret, though? This seems kind of clandestine.
Ooh, it's blue. I summoned a blue light. I didn't have to, but I did.
I like our blue light. Let's.
Okay.
All
I
right.
think we were mildly summoned. We can make ourselves known.
You slip inside the passageway and seal the stone behind you. It did not copy your tokens like I wanted it to. Try that again. Copy. Paste. There we go. Alright. Wait, what's going on here? Let me just fix that. Alright. Fixed a broken wall. And now transporting you to the Dead Warrens. Okay. You proceed down the stairs. Everything seems as it was when you last left it, except at the end of the chamber, there appears to just be a solid wall.
That's different.
There is like a slight seam down the middle, as though it were a pair of doors.
I'll walk up to it and push on it like it's a pair of doors. Like, I remember this place in its previous configuration. So if it's an illusion, I don't believe it.
You push on it and it doesn't give.
Huh.
Should we knock? Is this a door?
We can try knocking. It'd be fun for a start.
It used to be a door, at least.
It used to be a door.
We'll just rap on it, this stone, a couple of times, see if it sounds hollow. Also, see if it gets a response.
You knock a few times. It does seem like there is something, like there's hollowness on the other side.
Okay.
But there is no response.
Can I poke around for like a mechanism that might be less than obvious to open the door?
Can I
yeah.
check to make sure there's no traps that Felix might accidentally set off in the process?
Sure. Perception from both of you.
Secrets.
Oh yeah, the UI might have changed slightly. I forget what's the...
Blind to game masters is what you want for regular blind rolls.
Thank you. It was exactly what I was attempting to figure out.
Okay. The two of you looking over the door, there are very, very, very tiny magical runes along the seam. But they don't seem to be trap runes. They seem to be activation runes. There's otherwise no keyhole or other like mechanism you can see. This must be magically sealed.
Do I know what the runes say? Or what they might mean?
Arcana check?
Maybe. Oh, it is slightly different. Private, I want blind. Cool. All right. Let's use different words. Ooh, it's so shiny now.
Oh yeah, the dice wondering has changed. These are password runes. It's you can tell that it's the runes themselves are picking up sound and probably expecting some kind of specific passphrase to unlock and like open the doors.
Your note didn't have like a password on it, did it?
No, it just said Dead Warrens.
When we got the sending to tell us to contact the bishop, does anyone remember the exact words?
I didn't
No.
get the sending.
I'm gonna double check my notes, but I'm almost certain that I did not take them word for word if I took them at all. And it doesn't look like I did, so. Yeah.
Cool.
Would it be like a name or?
It would certainly be something that someone couldn't just walk down here and say, since it seems to be listening. Oh, open up. Not that. Like, Rolf sucks. Is that it? No.
I
She
mean,
just starts like, yeah. Would we
The
have?
doors do not respond.
Yeah, I'm like, where?
Friend?
good
Yeah,
reference.
speak, friend. No, you have to say it in a different language.
I'm trying to get his last name. Neolendis Kalapopoulos? Yeah.
That is correct, but not the
Nothing.
password.
Open Kalapopoulos.
I figured the one thread that connected all of this.
What would a stupid Pharasma person make a password? It's gonna be some dumb
I
like
mean-
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I love Pharasma.
Mayhem?
Ooh.
The doors
It
slide
is a
open.
dumb password. That's such a word. Doesn't even have good like no @ sign, no nothing. Can't believe it's Mayhem. Who would do that?
I mean, well, we were
Him with
invited
5
using that.
M's.
Since that was my brief message, was just that. So, should probably get
The
inside.
doors slide open, and as you make your way down the stairs, you can see a long table now sits in the once ruined hall here. At one end sits the field marshal, Cressida Croft. She is armored as if for combat. Beside her sits the Bishop de Bear, looking a little worse for wear, but she's wearing a hood, and she's definitely showing her age.
Got that spiral, though.
She
Hell
does
yeah.
have that Pharasma spiral. And I don't know if I've ever shown you this art of Cressida, but here you go. It's her in her full guard gear and her Corvosan shield.
Kick ass and take names.
Yeah, as you descend, though, De Bear looks up and, oh, there you are. And the field marshal turns and stands abruptly and rushes over to, like, hug you. Felix! Oh, Tully! Regan, you're all fine. Oh, thank the gods.
Yes, Commander.
Commander's really not necessary anymore. I'm not really the field marshal at this point.
Well, and looking around for a moment, it seems like you're in charge of something around here, so...
Of sorts. Here, take a seat. Around the room are a couple of guards just standing watch.
Regan's got to sit all
Regan.
the way at the far end.
Mid-Janka
I'm
gets this.
Mid-Janko
Surprised
gets
she
to
didn't
sit.
like take the other head of the table and then just put her feet up.
Then I'd have to look down. It's just faces. So...
The field marshal looks to you with curiosity. I hadn't expected you to already made it back in town, let alone make it here. How have you been? How are things in the Cinderlands?
Besides the assassination attempts and Regan getting eaten by a worm,
That was on purpose.
it was on purpose, and she's fine, obviously. There was a strange orb we found of Galarian, but they had the map wrong, I think. I'm not very well traveled. I don't know.
Yeah. There was, at least it was a dry heat and a minimum of ash. But we were able to learn a few things.
Like what? Were you able to find some way to deal with the queen?
Kind of.
There's steps, lots of steps.
Mm-hmm.
Do you summarize for her?
Yes.
Yeah.
I think, rather than have us all attempt to repeat, I think we summarize the finding, the fact that the teeth are an artifact that
Has
needs
the
to be
bomb.
further destroyed, as it seems to be attempting to
Mhm.
gather power in the body of the queen.
She's not the only one in that body.
Yeah. And that we need to go get a sword to hopefully destroy it.
Oh, well, this sword business certainly sounds important. If we had such a thing, then maybe this fight could be won. Yes, but about our other business, the bishop adds. She's just been listening to the discussion, waiting to get back to her topic at hand. As much as I loathe to include the man, Guildmaster Boole does have some important information to share with us. Oh, yes, I suppose I should actually update you guys on what's been going on in the city. I'm sure you've already seen, but the Grey Maidens have stepped up their presence significantly. They've basically put the city under a full lockdown and curfew. We've been trying to resist where we can. She gestures to the handful of guards that are in the room with her. We only have a couple dozen at the moment, but there are those who wish to be done with this tyrannical rule as swiftly as possible, and we've been trying to rally as many as we can to our side, but things have been a bit slow going. Yes, and it's largely been the fault of those maidens, the bishop says, sneering. But luckily, we have found some important information on the potential way to deal with them. Them and their assassins. Would you have mentioned the Red Mantis to Cressida at any
Yes,
point?
Yeah.
that would have come up during our
Okay.
discussion.
You would have
Sure.
mentioned it
They're
there?
trying
Okay.
to kill
We
us.
made, I think, Will, you made like a reference to it, but definitely the big battle at the end and the assassination attempts between.
Okay, yeah. In that case, since you've been gone, a number of institutions have fallen in line with the Queen. The Academy has probably been the most neutral of the bunch, but I'm sure at some point they'll be pressured to assist. Outside of them, the Bank of Abadar has thrown their full weight behind the Queen, as has the folks at City Hall and the Longacre Building. I'm not sure how they convinced Zenobia, but she sighs. There's also the matter of the Sable Company. They've been scattered since Marcus... And she pauses a moment. Right, Marcus. Well, that's actually part of what I wanted to discuss with you all.
Oh.
Marcus seems to be potentially alive.
They didn't execute him right away?
No, I'm not sure why exactly, but they've apparently got him holed up in a prison. Some kind of chamber beneath the Longacre building, and I've only been there a few times myself. The Death Head Vault. Tully, you would be aware of the Death Head Vault. It was the more minor criminals tended to go to the jail underneath the Citadel, Citadel Bolshevik. You kind of go to the Citadel while you're still like being ready to be tried. But once you've been tried and convicted of like a serious crime, then you're transferred to the Death Head Vault beneath the Longacre building. And you're either held there for a very long sentence or you are executed there. They have their own execution chamber.
Lovely.
Normally, under normal times, executions are not a public affair in Corvosa. In recent times, they've been a little bit more of a spectacle, but that is far from the standard here.
Not great, yeah. So, in the vault, they're keeping him still?
Yes, that's what the Guildmaster of the Cerulean Society has informed us.
The Guildmaster of the Thieves Guild is telling you that Marcus is somehow still alive and is just being held by the Queen for some reason in a highly secured prison.
As much as I'm loath to trust the man, yes.
Why do you trust the man then? This sounds like a trap.
It's a lot different way of spelling it.
While I don't trust the man to be looking out for anything but his own hide, the Cerulean Society themselves have suffered a number of losses to the Grey Maidens. And despite their technically legal status, the Maidens have not been particularly kind to their members.
Good. Pain in my ass they were anyway.
And for what it's worth, Boole and his people have given us a great deal of other intel as well. I feel like we should hear him out at least. We have so few allies, I suppose I also just really want to believe that Marcus is okay somehow.
That would be nice. We could use his mind, if nothing else, for tactics. But
Where do they want this meeting to take place?
Well, I can summon him when you're if you're ready, Bishop says,
oh,
glancing
Okay.
over at there's one of the like little side rooms here. Used to just be filled with bones, but now has a clear summoning circle drawn on the ground, or like some kind of conjuration circle drawn on the ground.
You can literally summon. I hope he's
It'll
not, like,
take but a
using bad-
moment, if that is all right with you.
sure.
Why not? Wasn't he the guy who was like snuffling through all that paperwork looking for information on us too? So he'll probably be very happy to see us.
I'm sure.
I was curious about that. Yes, bring him here.
Not that I remember who I was at the fucking time.
Well, he's looking for me mostly. It seems
Thank
like
goodness
I don't
for
know
that.
I don't know about any other people, but it's mostly me.
As radar for other reasons.
Kepera closes her eyes and is like whispering something under her breath. Regan, you can tell she's casting sending.
That's
she's, like,
probably good to do
mouthing-
that.
She's mouthing a message.
I'm sorry, Bishop. If you're speaking, I can't quite hear you. You'll need to speak up.
It's sending. A message goes in your head. It's sending. It's this magical spell. Just
Oh, excuse me. Sorry.
She pauses a moment after she finishes speaking.
Good. He will be with us shortly.
No, have fun.
If there's anything you want to talk to them about or ask them about before Boole arrives, you can. Otherwise,
If they do, they know anything more about the Red Mantis activity, or is that stuff that Boole's going to share with us?
I think Boole has a bit more of the details on the matter, but supposedly the Red Mantis are using the Death Head Vaults as their base of operations. Or some chamber attached to it. It wasn't clear in the initial message.
That's great news.
Is it? I mean,
No. That's horrible news.
No, it puts all the danger in one place. We know where it is.
Is it also
if you'd
Death
say it's
Head,
contained there.
like Death Head Moth? Because it's like, is this double bug people? Because that'd be, I don't know. It's like bugs and bugs and bugs, and there's probably gonna be bugs.
Weren't
down
we
there.
just
Yes, you
dealing
do
with
remember-
somebody? Yeah, Urgathoa related.
yes.
Oh,
The
the
Death's Head
fly.
Moth and the Death's Head Fly are both symbols of Urgathoa.
Why is all this like Urgathoa stuff everywhere? I hate
But this chamber's
this.
old. Out of character, I have no idea why this chamber is called the Death Head Vault.
Okay.
I thought it was odd. I was looking for the side answer, like what's the answer to this, but apparently it's been here for a very long time. So
Okay,
So we don't
hands
have an
up.
answer.
Yeah, I don't have a particular answer for it.
that's fine.
And Tully wouldn't either. It's just that's just the name it's always been known by. You don't know why. Cressida
Someone
doesn't know
just
why.
loves
It's lost to the
Sometimes names
city's
just
lore.
get lost. Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, you would find it a strange, like a strange coincidence, and probably does has something to do with that with Urgathoa. But Urgathoa is definitely outlawed in the city, so well, not outlawed, but Urgathoan followers are not terribly well looked upon. You know that there's the shrine to Urgathoa at the Pantheon of Many, but yeah, a full-on temple, no bueno.
Before the Thieves Guild guy shows up, I guess I would ask about all of our homes being turned over. Are we wanted criminals and we don't know it?
Mine was.
2 of them.
I smile was hard to get to.
The field marshal
nods. I'm afraid they've certainly seem to have some idea of who the three of you are. Oh, 5 of you?
Yes, 5 of us.
She looks
Obviously not
quizzically.
bringing Mayhem with us, and Blackjack does what he wants, so. Mayhem is
Majenko.
apparently dead, after all, so.
I was going to ask. I assumed that you got, or that Mayhem got the bishop's message, but there's been rumors of Mayhem dying out on the streets, which just didn't make sense. I presumed he had gone out into the Cinderlands with you all.
Yeah, he came out with us. He and Blackjack, actually.
That's good to hear. I do need to thank him for everything he's done for the city, and well, let him know about this place once you see him, I guess.
Yes, we'll be catching up with him later. It's, especially with him being dead, it seems a little better to be inconspicuous and not be walking around with somebody, recently murdered.
And what of Blackjack? Is he truly out on the streets again? Has he returned to us?
I mean, somebody named or dressed up as Blackjack, who's very skilled with the rapier, came with us and helped deal with the assassins when they came after us. He joined us back in town when we returned, so. But he's taken off. He seems to have his own agenda. I'm not sure what he's up to at any given time.
Well, if you're able to convince both of them to help, I'm sure the people would find their presence inspiring. In spite of what the Queen's doing, I know that the people will still have a lot of faith in their heroes.
It's important to keep faith, especially in these times. My goodness.
This is as much a battle against people as it is for the people. Convincing Corvosans that the Queen doesn't have their best interests at heart is a bigger challenge than I ever thought it should be.
It seems like they're also afraid, with very good reason, if their streets are being patrolled by people who will imprison them if they feel like it.
Yes, it's clear that the Queen views any kind of resistance as a threat and is trying to maintain some form of fear over the populace, but it is not something that can't be broken, the bishop says solemnly. As for your wanted status, Cressida thinks, I know that they at least know you, Felix, from, and Regan, from your work dealing with the, Blood Veil. You're both very well-known figures. Tully, I'm less sure about. I haven't heard any rumblings of anyone looking for you. Mayhem, as you've heard, is been claimed to be dead, but I'm assuming that too is some kind of ploy on behalf of the Queen. I'd imagine he's also in danger should the Grey Maiden spot him. And then, of course, Blackjack, after he pulled that stunt with Trinia, she says with air quotes.
Mm-hmm.
I can't imagine the Queen's particularly fond of him either. So, yes, to some extent, you're each in some amount of danger out on the streets. Whether or not individuals notice you, I can't say, but I would be careful. Yes, do be very careful out there. You are welcome to use this place, though, she says, gesturing around at the Warrens. We have spent some time cleaning it and protecting it with against divinations and spying, so it should be relatively safe.
Do you rotate the password for the door on a regular basis?
Oh, yes, we do.
Regan was mentioning something about security measures.
Yes, it's
You
a
know
plain
something
word
about that, right?
that anyone could just say. You need at least this many different characters. She's like starts writing down some good path. It's like this and that.
I mean,
she'll
Mayhem
take
isn't the
all
word
of
people
that.
are normally going to say, right?
Yes, I was worried that you might need to visit on short notice, and I hope that perhaps something that your group would know might be the easiest password for now. But now that you've found it, we can work out something new.
Like a phrase or something.
More importantly, you need not use that door. And she will draw from her from her satchel a piece of, or like a scroll of parchment, and slide it towards Regan, I guess. And you unfurl it, and it is the instructions for creating a teleportation circle.
I didn't need this, but thank you. It's specific for, I assume, this area.
Yes, but it is like the ritual for teleportation circles. So it's got the instructions on how to link it specifically to this one.
Okay.
But you could also use it to create other teleportation circles. How do I they made it so hard to post it in chat. Teleportation circle, where are you? Can I do that? Can I just... Nope. Does this work?
Oh, that's a good password.
That work? There we go.
There's
Hey,
one.
All right. Oh, I linked to it.
Teleportation circle.
I don't think the card comes up by default anymore. I'm not entirely sure how to turn it back on if it's possible.
Yeah,
Circle.
I don't... Oh no, I fucking crashed it again.
Purified
Jason.
I think something's wrong with my search module, maybe. In any case,
Jason.
so you now have access to the uncommon ritual of teleportation circle.
Hooray.
I think it takes a day to cast and set up.
Oh,
but
there it is. 7th rank, damn. Yeah, it's a day plus, it looks like a fun secondary caster, of which Felix is occultism.
yeah, you need one person to do the primary check, and you need 2 secondary casters. So you need somebody who can do either Arcana or Occultism for the main check, and then you need someone who can do crafting and someone who can do survival.
I can do either. I'm not great at either, but I can do them.
It'll be a team effort.
Yeah, we'll carry you.
Oh yeah, I can't
It's
remember
more
if secondary casters
can
are...
screw you over. So.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't remember if you need all of the secondary casters, or if it just allows that many secondary casters. We can look up the rules later, but...
Yeah.
I do rituals so infrequently.
Yeah, it looks just like a secondary, but I can read it more later.
10 miles off target? Oh gosh.
Yeah, let's walk. There are steps in.
All right, a few more minutes pass,
and the teleportation circle lights up, and
Ooh.
a large, bold-looking man with jowls steps through. He's wearing all blue. He's got a bit of a 8 head. His very clearly like balding. He's got his hair kind of swept back, very short brown hair. He's got kind of piercing blue eyes.
Those are eyebrows.
Does he have just resting angry face?
Yes, he does just have resting angry face. But he will step up the stairs. The field marshal will get up from her seat and hold out a hand to shake his. Guildmaster, field marshal. And he'll glance over at the 3 friends, 4 of you counting Majenko. And he'll nod, and then he looks at the bishop. Is it bishop? Guildmaster. And he will make his way around to take a seat at the opposite side of the table.
Ah, father's seat.
So, you've got some information for us, right?
The field marshal says,
These are the friends I told you about. The ones who might be able to help us with this.
ah, yes. The adventurers of sorts. Quite. Well, let me get right to the point then. Let me do this a lot. Sure. No, that's too exciting.
We are fighting him.
This is a battle of bureaucracy.
Well, he clears his throat a few times, and he draws from his pocket a key ring with like 20 keys on it, and sets it on the table in front of him. While I know that you and I operate on different sides of the law, I think we can all agree that Iliosa is not good for Corvosa. Yes? I want her gone as much as you, and while I feel that neither I nor my associates are the right ones for this particular task, you all may be the ones who are precisely what we need. I hear you have done a great number of deeds for the city. I believe you had a hand in clearing up the issues with the Bloodveil curse, and I'm also told you've had some hands in dealings with the Shawanti, and preventing the attack planned by Thousand Bones on the city. I've even heard that you've been seen in Old Corvosa, dealing with that man. The Emperor, was it?
Oh, yes, that
Yeah,
man.
yeah.
I was waiting
I
for him
forgot
to
about him.
clarify.
I was going to
Which of
say, I
the
thought you were
men?
talking about Harkona, but fair enough.
I thought I was talking about the other.
Same.
There's so many men.
I had hoped to see this Mayhem character, but I presume that's not of you, right?
He says, looking at each of you.
Why? Regan's looking at him like, and she's like, oh, I figured you could maybe tell us that since you've been doing some research.
Sorry, is that what you say?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, I do try to keep up to date on happenings in the city. It's important for the guild to know who's about, but this is all aside from the point. Without the Grey Maidens policing the streets or the Red Mantis stalking the alleys, Iliosa's grip on Corvosa will weaken. Yet in their fortress at the Longacre building, the Red Mantis and the Grey Maidens are bolstered against attack, and many who work within the building may yet be innocent, forced to comply with the Queen against their will. But, as it happens, he says, picking up the keys and jangling them, I happen to know of a back door into the chambers from below. I know the secret to Deathhead Vault.
Oh, how convenient.
Yes, convenient indeed.
What would you have us do with this knowledge?
Well, a number of things. I'm told... Well, sources indicate that the Red Mantis have taken up in the old chambers outside, or just outside of the Deathhead Vault, and the Grey Maidens have largely remained within. I know that their commanders seem to be staying there relatively frequently, but in particular, there are 2 or 3 members who might be useful to either capture or kill. Namely, the Red Mantis known as Cinnabar, the Red Mantis known as, he fumbles his memory a bit, Coriantu, and the Grey Maiden, the 2 Grey Maidens, let's see, 2 different Grey Maidens? Yes, 2 Grey Maidens, Tisharu, and Cordystra. Corditra. And I can... Tisharu, Tisharue. Corditra, you've already seen before, but Kordaitra. Coriantu, Koriantu, and Cinnabar, who you've also heard of. From what I understand, there's some sort of rift between Cinnabar and Coriantu of the Red Mantis that could be perhaps exploited in some way. Maybe one of them could be captured and convinced into giving up information on their dealings with the Queen. Should we be able to provide proof that the Red Mantis are working with the Queen, that could be a large boon towards convincing the populace of the Queen's misdoings. As for the Grey Maidens, Tisharu and Corditra are 2 of the top lieutenants. Tisharu is maybe a bit more difficult to deal with, but that Corditra woman, she's intelligent. I feel that perhaps there could be some way to convince her to back away from her order, if she is not already too far gone.
If you
3
think
of
so,
them.
it'd be worth trying.
Oh.
No,
It's
if you have more to
It's
say,
not
go
a
ahead.
guarantee. I've heard tale of the Grey Maidens becoming almost like different people after their enlistment.
Mhm.
Many of them undergo some sort of hazing ritual that seems to transform them. They harden after a time and become completely unknown to their family and loved ones. Many don't even return to their families. The maidens seemingly have been kidnapping many a person from the streets, and if you were able to find any records of these doings, either kidnappings or extrajudicial assassinations, or murders, rather, those too could provide some relief to the people and bring more people into our cause. Then there are the matters of the prisoners. If you are unaware, the Death Head Vaults are a prison of sorts, only for the highest criminals in recent history, but now I believe they're using it to hold political foes. I've heard tale of them keeping Marcus Endrin somewhere down below. It is possible that he's already been slain, but there is a chance that they've kept him alive for some reason. Likewise, Zenobia Zenderholm, the Grand Justice, for some reason, she seemed to allow the Grey Maidens to take over the Longacre building, which was under her care. I did not really think that that was in her interest, I suppose. I'd never known her to be that particularly concerned with the doings of the Crown. She's much more about enacting true justice. It doesn't seem like her particular method. So I'm assuming that she must be held down there as well. Though I've also heard tale that she may have fallen ill during the Blood Veil epidemic. So it is possible that she is gone as well, but both of these people are rather important figures in the city, and should we pull them to our side, or rescue them from their imprisonment, I imagine they could provide us with a wealth of information and support. Their former subordinates would be able to rally to them.
Makes sense. Well, I can understand the news of the Red Mantis working with the Queen, driving the populace away from her. Their reputation kind of precedes them. What makes you think we have an in with either Corditra or I'm sorry,
Tisharu.
Tisharu. The Grey Maidens were an organization made by the Queen. We seemingly have little leverage on them.
Yes, it's only a possibility. Again, they are very likely to be already too far gone in their ideals. But either way, these are their number 2 and number 3 commanders of current. If you're able to eliminate them from the board, they will have no choice but to retreat from the Longacre building. Now, normally, Corditra is usually about the city, and is difficult to pin down, but I am told that she is a bit of she fancies herself a bit of a code breaker. Which is why I've prepared these. And he
pulls from his bag a pile of documents. These are a series of encoded documents made to look like a massive resistance being planned throughout the city. I do believe that this could keep her occupied for at least a week. And I know that she makes her chambers down in the Death Head vaults, which would make it a convenient place to deal with her.
Sense. Bait for the trap.
And the key here is that going underneath straight to the Death Head vaults and bypassing the upper floors will prevent the need to fight all of the Grey Maidens. Most are currently guarding the upper floors. They don't believe that anyone knows about their back entrance.
Can I get a little bit of insight into the way in which he's delivering all of this? Because this is either incredible intel or a beautifully crafted trap.
Sure. Perception. Anybody who wants to can.
Sure.
I'm just wondering what Felix thinks in this moment. I know what I think.
Must proceed.
Okay. Let's see. Regan, you notice that he's dancing around and has never actually said why he knows about this back entrance.
Mm-hmm.
He seems to be kind of conveniently dodging explaining that part. But everything else he's said has seemed truthful. Tully, it's pretty clear to you that he, just by the way he talks about the Queen, that he is pretty fed up with the current situation, and he's probably lost a lot of people. And his organization is a bit in shambles, and for someone like him, his organization is all of his power. And so he would rather topple the Queen, you imagine, and get someone new and gamble on a slightly better situation, than to have no power. And Felix, you notice that he's got like a booger dripping out of his left nostril, and you've just been staring at it the entire time. It's horribly distracting. Eventually he like wipes his nose and it's gone, but
I feel physical relief when it is finally removed from this conversation, and I can finally pay attention to the actual content.
yes, you don't get any aside from whatever hunches you may have directly. You don't get any additional.
Well, this
Cressida looks to
seems
you all.
useful and valuable. Do you have any sort of maps of what these back rooms might look like? Any idea of how we could what we're going to expect when we get in there? You've already said there's some Great Maiden Station down there, but I obviously have never had to serve down there. imagine you've had
Yes,
people who
I've-
have. So
He draws a parchment again from his bag and hands it to Regan to pass down to Tully. It's a sort of a crude map of the tunnels through the sewers that lead to the rear entrance chamber of the Death Head Vault. There are a couple of spots that are circled and marked as secret walls,
okay,
and I'll give you the crude drawing. I don't have it right here.
that's fine.
I should put it in Foundry, so I'll do that for next time.
Well, something to go off of at least. Gets us there. You have any thoughts, Felix? Regan?
Yeah. Why would you know how to get in here?
Oh,
Why would anyone know how to get in here from the back?
Well, he kind of, his eyes flip to the field marshal who's glaring at him, and back to you. Well, the Cerulean Society sometimes has need of, extracting the falsely imprisoned.
Convenient.
That's actually a decent answer.
I assure you, we only replace them with ne'er-do-wells who really shouldn't be on the streets anyway. And they've already
see,
gone
that made it
raving
worse.
mad.
That made it worse. I thought they were just breaking out. It's like, oh no, we put someone else in there. Don't worry.
Yeah, we don't just leave them unreplaced, obviously.
Because Reagan's like,
They'll
good
know-
answer. They're just like, oh,
Ooh.
you had me in the first half, buddy. You could have stopped. Well, at least it's useful now. For us, at least.
Yes, I imagine in any future administrations, the Cerulean Society would have no need for such tunnels. So feel free to do with them as you will.
Sorry, I'm just contemplating options for how to assault a prison, a high security prison,
Not that
from
high
the
security.
inside out.
I mean, we can leave the same way we got in.
We can.
The
Is the same
staffing in the lower levels should be significantly less. I believe they probably rely largely on a handful of guards as opposed to the massive amounts that they've got patrolling the city. They believe themselves to be safe in their nest.
This will kind of reveal that to be untrue. Well, I think it's worth trying. I'll have to see what Mayhem thinks, but can't imagine he'd say no. We can help save Marcus.
And Zenobia. If she's there.
From the map, how many ways down from the top level of the Long Anchor building are there? Could we cut off the prison?
There is one stairwell that leads to the upper floors. And the Death Head Vault it's not attached to the building. It's many layers down.
Okay.
So there's basically a really long staircase that leads down to the Death Head Vault from the basement floor of the Longacre building.
Super fun.
And so there's just one staircase that goes down, and it's actually got a locked door. There's a locked gate that I guess that leads to like you come down the stairs and then you go through a gate. So yes, that gate could be dealt with, or that wall could be sealed, or something.
Seems relatively soundproof-ish since it's so far down.
Yeah, there's no. If somebody ran up the stairs, there could be an alarm. But also, good luck getting like 30 soldiers down a staircase single file into tight hallways to deal with you.
Especially when I have that horrible spell that the entropy goes in the stairs and nobody comes in or out.
What's also clear is that the back chambers are separate from the main vault. They're attached by a secret passageway that connects the two of them.
Sorry, I thought Kennedy was going to throw up.
Oh.
I think he just had a hiccup. He had tummy trouble yesterday, so anytime I hear a noise, I have to look at him. I think he's good. All right.
Yeah, the two chambers are separate. Or they're separated by like a narrow secret passageway between the two of them. He believes that the chambers that were used by the Cerulean Society are now being used by the Red Mantis, and that the chambers past that are in the actual Death Head Vault are the ones being used by the Grey Maidens.
Previously we've sort of stumbled into the tunnels underneath the city when we were interacting with the rat folk. Are these at the same sort of layer, or are these deeper and older than these tunnels that lead to the vault?
They're about the same. They're like below the city sewage. I mean, there's like old sewer. The sewer complex is like very ancient, probably dates to Thessalonian times. So yeah, these are connected to those sewers.
Okay. I'm wondering if we might have another source of information on these tunnels than the one so conveniently presenting itself right now. The answer to that is a maybe.
You believe that you could probably go ask the were-rats to guide you to that tunnel if you wanted to get there like quickly and safely. But this once you're at the secret door, there's only one path in.
Okay.
Well, if you'll excuse me, Boole will leave the keys. Oh no, is this gonna work? Is it gonna crash me?
He has too many keys.
It crashed.
No.
I can't drop any items. Okay, I'll have to fix this later.
Narratively drops the keys.
He leaves the
Jingle.
keys on the table and stands up, and then picks up the stack of fake coded documents. Once you are ready to do your infiltration, I can let me know about a day in advance, and I can have these documents found by Corditra. That should give you about a week from then. Up to a week. Where she should be down there.
Okay. Well, we'll be in touch. Thank you for this information.
You're welcome. I hope that we can do more business in the future.
Sure,
Down with the
that's true.
queen,
Hell
He
yeah.
says as he walks into the circle and magics away. Cressida unclenches. She was like tense.
Well, as much as I despise that man, I think he might be right.
Yeah,
I mean,
it's unquestionably dangerous and also an incredible boon if we could pull it off.
Should you need any assistance of the Church of Pharasma, we'll be happy to offer it. You may return here at any time to mend your wounds. I have a few clerics who are able to cast various sorts of healing and regeneration spells. Should one of you fall, we can attempt revival, as long as you're able to retain the body. And of course, you are welcome to stay here. Like I said, we do have spells of non-detection and protection here. That should make it harder to find you by scrying magic.
Which is a good thing. Look how cozy it is.
Yeah, not cozy exactly.
Cozy.
If you have
Do you have
other
the ability to cast
places,
those spells, Regan?
Hmm? Did I what?
Those the protection against like scrying and that sort of thing.
I could go through my book. As a player, I don't remember.
Unlikely.
Yeah, I'm like,
because most of those are uncommon spells.
yeah, I think in general I don't have too much for that. Unless it's an item.
Abjuration.
are you in need of a securing of a place?
Well, I think they came after me as well, since I know Mayhem and these two well enough. Somebody ransacked my home while we were gone, so I have purchased a new place that, if there was some way to protect it against scrying or other divination-like powers, I don't think that would be remiss.
I do still have some materials. I could... If you give me the address, I could meet you there.
Oh, that would be quite kind. And I provide the new address.
Regan sends a message to Tully. It's like, are you ever going to tell people that your ex-wife is a Grey Maiden? That's a Tully thing, isn't it? That wouldn't be weird to say.
Tully's just not going to say anything in response.
Did you get my message? I know you got my message. A yes or no would be fine. Hello? Fine. You're such a jerk.
Just repeated casting of message.
Yes, I'm clicking the button every time I say something.
Your gaze narrows.
You see the thought bubble appear and then disappear from the screen.
It's like, fine, keep your secrets.
There was literally a moment where Tully would have started to respond, and then Regan kept going.
Bing,
So Tully
bing,
just let
bing,
it keep
bing.
going. He was like, I have learned enough in my life to know better than to interrupt at this point. It will not do me any good to interrupt at this point.
Is this like a thing where it's like, oh, women talk too much? Do women talk too much, Tully? Is that what? Do they send too many messages to you?
DeBear would
It's like-
get up from her seeing you like glaring at each other.
Yes, well, I'll meet you there in a few hours, I suppose. I'll just need to go collect my things.
And she will step out into the teleportation circle and zoop.
Oh, look at it go.
I'm sorry to ask so much of you all again.
Seems it's what we're meant to do. I want to save Corvosa. I want my city back to the way it used to be.
To help, what we do to help just keeps changing.
Well, let me know if you would like any assistance. I may not have seen the field recently, but I've been practicing, or I've been keeping up my training. I can still fight.
I have no doubt.
She gets up.
Thank you, friends, for all that you've done for the city.
And she will walk away to the south and open the doors and head deeper.
We'll stand up at her departure and then slowly sink back into the chair.
For quick reference, I only have detect scrying, and that's because I had a scroll that I learned off of from a while ago. Otherwise, I don't particularly have anything to protect.
Okay. Well, we'll take what protection the bishop can provide for now. And, like, Tully's old place didn't have any sort of protections, which is why it's not surprising that either Maeve gave up that information willingly or, I don't know. They were just deciding that we were close enough related to the situation that that house deserved to be overturned as well.
Maybe it was just her.
It could also be they were turning over the house of any of the guard.
Yeah. It could have been. I don't know the motivation. I can feel confident saying that she was involved, but I don't know the motivation.
I would appreciate the detection of scrying spell, though, Regan, on the script and scrimshaw. If it's being watched, we would be good to know it so that we can at least have loud, misleading conversations inside of it.
Yeah, we can do it at 5 per hit. It's 6th rank. Duration until your next time you make your daily preparations. It's a 30-foot emanation. But at 4th rank, it's an hour. So it's still like quite some time that you can have a discussion and at least know if someone is attempting to listen to you or see you. And if they really suck, you can see them and know where they are approximately. But that's if it's if it's a higher rank than the scrying effect.
You're just sitting at the bar and you cast that and suddenly 2 extra people show up.
It's like, well, I'd at least know where they were. I'm like, you will. But the caller ID wasn't spoofed, and I know. Stop that. It's always going to be what's her face. And she's going to be sitting like right next to me. Like, you don't have to do that. Cool. Yeah.
Out of here and
Well.
we can go. So
For shopping?
Get your new safe home secured?
Yes, we'll be doing that. There's some shopping that I do want to do, but it's not urgent. Especially if we're heading into whatever business we're about to get ourselves up into.
We haven't slept since the breaching, have we?
No, I thought we
said
slept.
it was the
this
next
is
day.
Tuesday.
You did.
Yeah.
It's
Oh,
the,
God.
Yeah, it's the next day.
I didn't sleep. Well, no wonder. I'm so drained on everything. I'm just like, oh my God, we haven't slept.
Maybe
You
you've been
haven't slept.
buzzing all day.
Yeah, I haven't. I just haven't. I Ignore me then. I decided
We're
not
all
to prepare any
fine.
spells.
Oh, whoops.
It would be good to figure out where we could even go shopping. The Nia's place was closed.
I mean, there was some stuff on the school campus. I suppose we can look there and see if they have other things. But yeah, if Nia's place is closed, see what's actually at the gold market. I think it was called the gold market. I don't recall off the top of my head.
Yeah, the gold market, and then there's a couple other markets around town. See what is even moving around the city.
Right. I feel like traveling all the way back to Karamaga and then returning seems a little much, but
There we go.
It sort of depends on Lowry and like.
Yeah, I mean, if you need stuff out of Karamaga, you can get Lowry to take you there and come back.
it's fair.
Either way, we should have a poke around the city, if only to understand what the queen has done to the place.
We still want to check on Nia Gold's place and Nia Gold herself.
She was always kind to us. I'm worried.
Same.
One of the guards behind you, oh, you need Miss Nia? I believe she's in the back.
Ah, she's here. What a
Oh.
nice time.
I mean, that's reassuring to know that she's safe. Why don't we go check on her, see what's going on? Gonna get up and go see where Miss Nia might be.
The guard can lead you there if you want.
Okay.
Do. Takes you south through the doors, down the narrow, dark stairwell to the east.
What's that?
There's a kind of makeshift bar down here. It's like just a bar counter where some people are eating. You see Varric and Grau having a light conversation,
Yeah.
and another guard and is chatting with Cressida.
Everyone's
Let's give
here.
both of them, Varric and Grau, a kind of slap on the shoulder as we pass by.
Yeah. Varric jumps. A brief moment of terror. But yeah, if you're just passing by, they'll like greet you happily and not stop you.
Keep following real deep into these catacombs. Damn.
Yeah, remember that bone snake was here.
Yeah.
Yes, the chamber with the bone snake has been entirely cleaned up.
Deboned,
and
de-snake.
The walls have been reshaped. You enter into a kind of like a
Oh.
nice little courtyardy space. It's just got like a tree and some grass that's been planted here. And to the south is a doorway to a storage room where you can see Nia is currently standing back to you. She's got like a clipboard and is like seemingly taking notes. And she hears footsteps and turns around. Oh, Felix, what are you doing here?
Yeah, I'm glad to see that the Corvosa you've managed to outwit what's happening around the city.
Oh, yes, darling. This whole martial law mess has been terrible on business, so I figured I'd pitch in for this little resistance of sorts. I assume by you being here, it means you're helping out as well?
Indeed. I think we've all ended up in a place where we like to see the city go back to what we remember. And it is awful on business. No one's coming by the scripted scrimshaw.
The guard, seeing you talking to her, is gonna dip out now. But he's kind of the right person.
Oh, it's good to see that you're safe. Oh, and is that little Regan and Mr. Tullios? Hello.
Hello.
Oh. Yes, hi. Good to see that you're okay. Was surprised and concerned when Felix told us the shop's shut, so...
Oh, yes, I've moved most of my inventory down here. Sorry, did you need something?
I do think we
And
were
this
all
is when,
looking
like, list of things that she has for sale opens up.
She flips to a new piece of parchment, and if there's things that you want her to procure, she has a network of vendors that she can surreptitiously contact. Yeah, we can do this
I'm
shopping
sure
off
are.
screen, but
Yeah.
yeah, she can help find things up to 13th level. Yeah, feel free to give her a list. Yeah, you spend some time chatting with her, catching up. Yeah, she had a few too many incidences over the last month of the Grey Maidens kicking around, just taking her stuff, and just business in general drying up, that she decided to eventually she was approached by Cressida for help with supplying the soldiers that were down here, and help procuring rations and stuff, and she figured, hey, if it'll get back at the queen.
Yeah. Does she know, for the vendors the queen is obviously stealing their stuff from, aside from just supplying the Grey Maidens with basics, does she have any insights into things that they are after? It could inform what they are up to.
Anything weird that they're trying to get their hands on?
Weird, or insights into the sort of weapons that they continue to seek, or I don't know. It's an army marches on its stomach, so what they are after might give us some insight.
Yeah, I think a lot of it has just been weapons presumably for the Grey Maidens. A lot of nice food is getting bought up for the castle, and to feed the Grey Maidens. Lots of just random equipment. She hasn't noticed any particular pattern. It seems like all of everything that she's taking is seemingly for the castle or for the increasing demands of the Grey Maidens as a group.
And at the cost of the people, no doubt, who then can't buy food and basics.
Yes. Though if you're an able-bodied woman in the city, chances are you're getting abducted and getting free meals from the Grey Maidens. So that's nice.
Woo.
Yeah.
What an upside.
Just have to go through a hazing ritual and be changed forever.
It's you're abducted and basically tortured, but food.
Free sandwiches. Yum yum.
And they're pretty good.
Thank her for all of her help, and yeah, we can do shopping off screen.
Okay. Cool. Otherwise, let's see where we put this. That didn't actually transfer. Let's transfer you like so. All right. I'm not gonna try to drop anything on the board. I almost did.
Smart.
Yeah. So over the next hour or so, Tully, you're able to go back to the hideout. You're going to safe house and meet up with Kepra de Bear, who casts a few spells. What are they? I can tell you the specifics probably later, because I don't remember what the 2e versions of these spells are, but it's like Mage's Private Sanctum, Non-Detection, and like something else. Basically just, yeah, counteracts to scrying attempts. As long as you're within the space.
Should be
Anything
helpful.
else you guys want to do today?
Probably not today, but I might ask Lowry eventually. I don't know how long this takes, but if I could take a quick trip back to the Shawani to ask about the wand. I don't know how much the space condenses. I don't remember off the top of my head. But if that's doable tomorrow
you can
or
you
in
can
a
get
day.
there and back in a day.
Okay. So I'll do that in a future day soon. I'm just putting that out there that I do want to do that. Because I want that wand.
Would you want to do it like tomorrow?
Yeah.
Yeah, when you get back to the Script and Scrimshaw, Lowry's there and you ask her, oh, sure. I don't mind a trip out there. I guess I didn't get to see the Cinderlands yet, so yeah, that should be fun.
Yeah. I need to ask about a wand or two. And I will say I'll take the appropriate, if it is like a cost that I'll need, I will take the appropriate amount. I just don't feel like going and fussing with taking $1 bajillion.
Yes, you will estimate the price and take an appropriate amount of money for that. But we can handle that at the start of next session. Anything else that we want to get through today?
Can Lori's power bring back the cart? Is that a different problem?
That's a slightly different problem. You could send out a messenger to go get it. Or like do a sending to Vincarlo to have somebody drive it back.
It seems somewhat reasonable. Are there risks I'm not thinking about in that? Because that is what I would do if nothing else.
No, it costs like 5. I mean like 2 gold. 2 gold to get somebody to drive it back for you.
I'll tell Vincarlo where the gold is in the cart so he can pay for the bill.
Okay. So deduct 2 gold, and I think it should be able to get back to you in a day. So
okay,
the cart will be back in a day.
That would be the only other thing I would take care
of. If you wanted any of the people who are at the farm to come back, you could request them to, but I don't know if you want them to. Who's currently there?
I was just thinking about like whether Lizzie needs to come back or not, but I think we're gonna have her stay. Just out of the city seems like a safe place for her. She can pick out her bedroom later. It's fine.
And I do think
Vincarlo via sending would let you know that she's taking well to her training.
Excellent, even better.
And seems to be enjoying her time there. So he's arranged for a teacher to come by on weekdays and like keep up her studies.
That's appreciated.
All right. Well, nobody's got anything else. Easy. Blurry camera. My normal camera is broken. I'm getting a replacement lens tomorrow. But anyway, thanks for joining us. This has been your lovely game master. It's been another lovely episode. Sorry for the broken foundry. I need to fix it. I updated it to version 14, and apparently some things broke. But only in ways that are not apparent until I start playing.
Of course.
As it goes. I think we're out for like 2 more weeks. Is that true?
2 or 3,
Yes.
I think.
2 or
At
3
least
more
2.
weeks. We'll be back sometime in August.
Yeah, because I've got us out
Oh, it
for
is
next
3.
week, and then out for the 3rd and the 10th.
3
Okay,
different people.
so- All right.
I
We'll
think-
hopefully be back.
for the rest of
Yeah,
August.
on the
Alex should
17th.
be out one of these, so we could have all 4 of us.
Yeah, we can all trade places.
Change
all right, well,
places.
join us for that in a few weeks. Meanwhile, the gang will figure out their shopping. We'll do a day.
The gang will remember the day that we come back to do their shopping. So Jason
I'll
has no
talk
time
to.
whatsoever to do anything with it.
Yep, I'll talk to Will about his new house, and I'll make the map
Yay.
for that. Yeah, we got
no
we got
more
stuff
maps.
going on.
Construction costs will need to be arranged as well.
I'm most of the way through building Scarwall. I haven't quite finished it yet.
Thank God we didn't go there immediately.
Yeah.
We got business to deal with here first, yeah.
Yeah, you got something to take care of first. It's fine.
Yeah.
Anyway, see y'all later. Have continue to have a happy summer and good night. Bang, bang, bang. Goodbye.